Welcome back to 340 Caribbean Culture Home Cook Edition. Today we're going to keep it simple. What we're going to do is just a simple chicken pasta Caesar salad. This is something I did back in the day when I was in high school. I was working at a particular restaurant, and they used to do football games and stuff like that on the weekends. So everybody used to come there and enjoy the games. So this is just something from a blast from the past. That's all. Let's get cooking. I already got some water heating up, salted the water. One thing I have to do is just add a little oil to it. Um, it's coming up to a boil. I'm gonna add a little oil in it just to keep the pasta from sticking. While that's coming up to temperature, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start cutting up some croutons. Don't mind the tablecloths, the kitchen towels. They put in a lot of work. You just get you some bread, nothing fancy. Throw that in the fridge. You just getting some bread, and what you're gonna do is just cut them down because you basically frying the bread. That's all you're really doing. You're making it nice and crispy. Making it nice and crispy for your salads. Normally, what you can do, you just go ahead and cut the crust off. This bread is so thin, I'm not even gonna go through all that. Nine out of ten, I'm the only one who's gonna put croutons in my salad anyway. Turn this down a little bit. We get a rapid boil. I'm gonna just get some rotini pasta or corkscrew pasta, whichever way you want to call it, and dump the box in. Go ahead, give it a stir. Remember, there's already salt in here, but also I'm gonna tell you, because you're going in with the Parmesan cheese, and you're also gonna go in with the Caesar dressing. Those also have salt, so you really and truly don't want to go too crazy on the salt. Okay. Get a little bit of butter in my pan. I'm gonna add a little bit of oil so the butter doesn't burn. You can also, I don't have any clarified butter because that would be the best thing to use. But you can also take them and just put them in the oven. Just spread them out on a sheet pan and just put them in the oven. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh. We just want these here to go ahead and crisp up. You just laying them out in the pan. It's going to soak up that butter. And while they're soaking up the butter, it's going to sit there and they're going to brown and get crispy. Like I say, a way if you don't want to have to sit around and wait for this stuff to get nice and crispy, you can just go ahead and throw it in the oven. Oven works just as good, or sometimes even better. My mom used to take the dry bread or the old stale bread, and she used to take it and put it in the oven, and that's what she used to make her homemade stuffing with a turkey and on Thanksgiving. All right, while these are crisping up, what I'm going to go ahead and do is wash and season my chicken. And yes, I use this cutting board, but it's already been cleaned and bleached and some more stuff. I'm not feeling my best today, but we're going to make it happen. I already got the chicken. I got some chicken thighs. Normally people will use breast, but I got some chicken thighs. I already went in with some lemon juice and I went in with some vinegar to wash the meat. I rinse it off. And yes, I do like mine a little more crispy. Ah, gotta see if I get this stove repaired because I like mine. Like I said, I like mine nice and crispy and buttery. Oh, when you're not feeling good, all kind of things happen. Another way I feel right now, if I decide to try to flip this stuff on a pan, everything will probably wind up on the ground. So I go ahead and use my little spoon and just stir them up. It's getting there. Crisp up a little more. We went in with our second batch of croutons, and we're about to get these out. Like I said, 9 out of 10, it's only probably gonna be me eating these croutons. I got some for one salad and another. You know, at least two, you know. I'm gonna take this meat out because I have to slice up the chicken. What I'm gonna do, give this a quick little rinse. You didn't have to do all that. You could just stick a rag and wipe it out and put it like on the stove. But such is life. I'm not gonna use this burner. Like I said, I'm not 100%. I'm not feeling 100%, and I don't feel like chasing pots. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna taste this pasta. So about right. Get ready to dump all this water. I already rinsed it out, but I'm gonna do it again. The other side. Dump the pasta in. So we got our pasta finished up. Rotini pasta. I'm gonna allow this to sit here and cool down some because I don't want to add lettuce into this while it's steaming hot. So I'm gonna just let it cool down some. Got my croutons, nice and crispy. And in the meanwhile, what I'm gonna do is go ahead and take some of this fat off of this chicken. I'm not gonna cut every piece off, but I just don't want a whole lot of nasty fat on there because it's gonna render in the pan. But you don't want to be stuck with a whole bunch of nasty fat on your food. go ahead, turn on the water to cool. I'm gonna rinse it again. The process is almost over. Clean as you go, clean as you go. Put that on the stove so you can start drying out. Go in with some black pepper. Seasoned salt of your choice. Some sazon goya. Complete seasoning. Onion powder and some garlic powder. Going in with the seasonings. Rub it in, rub it in, rub it in, rub it in. Get it all over each other. Let them get friendly. This is also bleach water like I usually keep here anyway. All right. Get the stove up. Put in some oil. Let that come up to temp and start browning your chicken. You're gonna cook them all the way through. Oil is getting hot. Now you don't want this too hot, but you want it hot enough to get this bad boy nice and toasted, okay? I'm not gonna crowd the pan. I'm gonna just let that go. Give it a little more heat. You don't want it to cook too fast. You just want it to take its time and cook. want it to brown up, but you don't want to have it in such a high heat, whereas the outside is still is cooked and nice and brown, but the inside is raw. So just let it take its time and cook. Oh, that smells so good. Oh, she's getting there. Man, I wish you guys were here to smell this bad boy. That is gorgeous. Let that go ahead and continue to cook. Let's give it a little room. Turn it down a little bit. Just let that continue to cook. You cover it so it can steam and still get nice and brown. A few minutes gone by. So I'm gonna go ahead, give us a quick check. She ain't quite there. She's getting there. Got this little piece. Alright, I think it's about time to get this stuff up out of here. Grab me a bowl. Look at that. Look at that. Tell me that ain't gorgeous. Just to speed up a little time, I did put a few in the air fryer. These last two that's going in, and the rest in the air fryer. Let that continue to cook. Flip those over and let them continue to cook. While the chicken is continuing to cook, what I'm gonna do is go in with some onions and pepper. It's a little unconventional, but it works. As soon as the chicken is finished, I'm gonna take it out, and then I'm gonna go ahead and drop those in. Let them saute down. All right, we're gonna go in and we get this last pieces of chicken out. Probably get here. The air fryer still going. Put them over. They pick up some of that color. All right, these are cooked. The air fryer is going for another couple of minutes. You got 2 minutes left on the air fryer. I'm gonna go in with some onions and peppers. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna saute these down, and then I'm gonna drop them in the pasta. Adds a little more flavor to the pasta. While I continue to cook down, I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of the chicken out of the air fryer. All right, while this cook down a little bit, what I'm gonna do, take the pasta, it's cool down some, it's still nice and warm. And I'm gonna add it to the pasta. We just building on a little bit of flavors. Go ahead and try to mix that in. And remember, you add a little oil to your pasta, especially if you're gonna have it sitting for a little bit. I'm gonna go in with the chicken. Big chunks, small chunks, medium chunks. It all depends on you. Salad dressing was in the fridge, so I'm gonna go ahead in with a little bit, just to kind of cool it down a little bit, because the next thing I'm going in with, it's the lettuce. Now, back in the day, I would actually, make it from scratch, but now it's so easy. Just go to the store and just purchase it. It saves you the trouble of having to go ahead and. Only thing I did, I washed the lettuce. I added the lettuce to the bowl, mixed everything up, added the salad dressing, and this is what we wind up with. Okay, quick, easy, simple. Added the chicken. Added the chicken to this. Added the romaine hearts. Mixed it all up. Added the salad dressing, and that's about it. Easy, quick, simple. Takes a few steps to get it done, but we got it done. Thank you for joining us again. Thanks for joining us again. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Share, subscribe, and try to keep some positivity in the world. And eat, enjoy, be happy. This is what it turns out to be. Um, a simple meal, quick, easy, and it could be done faster, but I just kind of took my time and walk you through the steps.